In 1971, Roger and Carolyn Perron, along with their 5 daughters, moved into an old estate in Harrisville, Rhode Island. They thought they had found their dream home. Instead, they walked into a living portal of hell. Doors slammed on their own, beds levitated, and a foul smell of rotting flesh would randomly fill the rooms. Every single night, the entire family would wake up at exactly 3:07 a.m. Hollywood turned their nightmare into The Conjuring, claiming Ed and Lorraine Warren solved the case. But they lied. The haunting never stopped. In May 2026, during a structural restoration of the house, workers discovered a sealed stone well directly beneath the floorboards of the kitchen. Inside, it was a relic that changes the entire history of the curse. Today, we reopen the real case files. This is Unresolved Truths. The movie painted Bathsheba Sherman as a cartoonish witch who hanged herself on a tree. But historical truth is far more complex and terrifying. Born in 1812, Bathsheba was a real woman who lived on the property. She was accused by the townspeople of practicing satanic rituals and sacrificing an infant with a large sewing needle. Though court records from the time show she was acquitted due to lack of evidence, the locals starved her out, and she died of a bizarre medical condition that literally turned her body to stone. We analyzed the 2026 property line research. 8 other mysterious deaths took place on this land before the Perrons even arrived, including 2 hangings and a drowning. The soil itself was soaked in tragedy. In the film, the Warrens perform an exorcism and save the family. In reality, Carolyn Perron's oldest daughter, Andrea, explicitly stated that the Warrens made things worse. During a secret seance held in the dark basement, Carolyn didn't just levitate. She spoke in a language that did not exist on Earth, and her body was thrown across the room with brutal force. Roger Perron, terrified for his wife's life, drew a gun and threw Ed and Lorraine Warren out of the house. The family was trapped there for 10 long years because they were too poor to leave. We look at the psychological trauma of the 5 sisters who grew up living alongside entities that pulled them by their legs in the middle of the night. For over 250 years, a structural secret remained hidden. In May 2026, the current owners used thermal imaging to fix a recurring cold spot in the kitchen floors. Beneath the modern concrete, they uncovered a bricked-over colonial water well that dates back to the original 1736 build. The air inside the well registered a permanent temperature of 2 degrees Celsius, even during a summer heat wave. When cameras were lowered inside, they found iron spikes driven into the stone walls, a traditional 18th century practice used to lock malevolent energies underground. By disturbing this sealed chamber, a new wave of anomalous activity has broken out across the property. Paranormal teams equipped with modern acoustic sensors have spent the last few weeks monitoring the newly opened well. The results are bone-chilling. We play the decrypted audio streams captured on May 12, 2026. This isn't just static white noise. It's a rhythmic, multi-layered electronic voice phenomenon, EVP, that repeats a single coordinate and a name. Audio forensics experts have verified that the vocal frequency matches no human pattern. The house isn't just haunted by ghosts. It is operating like a localized distortion in time, playing the residual screams of the past on a permanent loop. The Harrisville farmhouse remains standing, a silent monument to an ancient evil that science cannot explain and Hollywood cannot fully capture. The 2026 discoveries prove that some locks should never be broken and some doors should never be opened. What do you think lies beneath the floorboards of the real Conjuring house? Is it the spirit of Bathsheba, a cursed patch of land, or a psychological glitch affecting everyone who enters? Comment curse if you think the land is evil, or portal if you think a well opened something worse. Subscribe to Unresolved Truths as we continue to exhume the world's darkest realities. Keep your lights on and never look at the clock at 3:07 a.m. Until next time.